Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. In case you're new to this channel, my name is Miss Wiro, and guys, today I want to share with you my top 4 fish recipes. Yeah, those are my favorite recipes. Kindly watch till the end so that you can get all the info I can provide. And also, if you're new, kindly subscribe down below so that I'll notify you when I upload a new video. I've washed my fish thoroughly and now we'll begin with the first recipe. As you can see, I've put my oil and now I'm going to blend these ingredients that I'll write down below. I'm going to blend them and then I add them to my oil. After adding it, I'll cover it and let it cook for 2 minutes. I'll stir it and then I'll cover it again and let it cook again for another 2 minutes. And I like doing this on low heat. I guess we need a new plan. There's a motel, and now my tomatoes are fully cooked and I'm going to add my tomato paste and then give it a quick stir. Then I'll go ahead and add my spices and I'll write them on the screen. And as you can see guys, they're so hard to stir. And that's why you need to watch, because in the last recipe in this same video, I'm going to show you how to do this better. So kindly keep watching. My spices are fully mixed and now I'm going to come in with my coconut milk. And let me now show you how I did that, how I made this. I just took some coconut, blended that, and then I squeezed the milk. I added some water, of course, to make it easy to blend. And then after this, I just squeezed the milk out, and that's the milk that I'm going to add to my soup. This will make it yummier and also thick, and you can't go wrong with this recipe. It's my favorite one. I'll give it a proper stir and then I'll put in my fish. Remember, I haven't deep fried the fish. I'll cover it and let it cook for 5 minutes and then open and check. And you don't need to stir these ones, guys. If you're cooking this one, you don't need to stir. When you're cooking fish, you don't need to stir it every time. And then I'll cover it and let it cook again for another 10 minutes and my fish will be ready. You can cook it for as long as you want, but make sure you don't dry your soup. You can serve this one with ugali, some greens or some avocados, or yeah, anything of your choice. Some people eat it with rice, but I enjoy eating this with ugali and some greens. And after this, we're going to recipe number 2. I have a whole fish here. I'm just going to marinate it and then let it stay for 30 minutes and then I start cooking it. And I'll show you how I did this in the last recipe. After 30 minutes, I'll go ahead and deep fry it. It's nicely done and ready, and you can always eat this way. You can serve it this way and eat it. You can serve it with some kachumbari or some greens and serve it with ugali or some french fries, yeah, some chipo. Or you can go ahead and fry it again, and this one is the one that we're used to here in Kenya. I'm going to fry it now so that you can see how this will turn out. This is another way of stirring your spices as you go, but I'll give you the main one in the last recipe, which is next after this. After frying this soup, I'm going to go in with my fish and cover the pot and let it cook for 5 minutes, and then open it and turn it, and then cover it again and let it cook for another 5 minutes or even 10 minutes. Yeah, but I think 5 minutes is okay until your soup is very thick. My soup is ready, and I'll add some coriander to give it some beautiful color. Then I'll cook it for 1 minute and it will be ready. Everything turned out nice, and as you can see, my soup is very thick, and I'll just go ahead and serve it and show you how it turned out. Oh, see that? It turned out so nice and yummy. And this one you can serve also with ugali or anything of your choice. For me, ugali again with some greens. And now let's move to our last recipe, recipe number 4. Now I'll start by marinating our fish. And this is the same mixture that I used to marinate the first whole fish that I cooked. Yeah, the one I promised that I'll show you how I marinated. I'll mix my spices well before I put in my fish, and I'll go in with my bare hands. You can use gloves, but I prefer this. Then I'll let it sit again for 30 minutes before I start cooking it, but you can let it sit for even 24 hours. The longer the better. If you don't have a fridge, you can put it outside. 30 minutes is enough, and then you just cook it. As they marinate, I'm going to mix my spices as I promised you. This is the best way to prepare your spices. You can mix them this way to make everything easy for you, to reduce the stress that you go through while mixing your spices when cooking. You can add some oil too, though not necessary. 30 minutes are over, and I'm just going to deep fry my fish. There are so many ways you can do this. Maybe you can use just a little bit of oil, but because of the type of fish that I'm cooking, I have to do it this way. They are brown and nicely done, and I'll just go ahead and just remove them, and then we go to the next process, which is the last one. I'll give it a quick fry with very simple ingredients. I'll again blend my ingredients and then add them to my oil. I'll cover it to cook for 3 minutes and then add in my spices. Here are the spices that I mixed. You've just seen me do that. I'll give it a quick mix again and then add some salt and also add some water. I'll give it a quick stir and then I cover it to cook again for 2 minutes, and then after that I'll add in my fish.
I don't know if I believe the information given, that there is someone by your side, coming back inside my body for a second. There is no way that I'm never gonna try. Hello, where you at, where you been? Tell me everything about you. Go slow, so I can write it down and become the perfect man for you.
My fourth recipe is ready and my fish tastes so yummy. When you're making fish, be sure to try one of these recipes. You won't regret it.
So what if you been sitting there and thinking,
Let's serve it and see how it turns out.
what's your mind?
As you can see, this was good. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thank you so much. If you're new, kindly subscribe down below so that I'll notify you when I upload a new video. And also, if you like the video, kindly give it a thumbs up. I love you all guys. Bye bye. See you in my next one.
You and me just laying blankets on the beach, and then at night I'll sing your favorite lullaby.